You better hold on. This is going to be one hell of a jump.
Yeehaw! Woo!
Holy, we forgot Daisy.
Oh, damn.
Welcome to Talkin Torque, our Waikato edition down here, and here we are in this beautiful room. This is the Ross Brothers Muscle Car Museum.
And our special guest tonight is none other than Nick Ross, world famous in Cambridge, but like myself. Welcome, Nick, and very, very cool place you got here, you and the brothers and the family. It's definitely a work of art. Tell us a little bit how it started.
Just started with 4 cars. Each one of the brothers had a car. There's a Zodiac here. There's the Aston down there, a Walkinshaw, and a Corvette. That's how it all started, really.
Zodiac's a bit of a cross-dresser by the looks of things.
It has. It's got a big block in it.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably better than the original engine they came with the spare wheel in the boot, under the bonnet. They're a very, very weird and wonderful car, but it's obviously grown a little bit since then.
Yeah, just a little. So as you can see, there's a few more additions to the family
yes.
along the way, and we'll for the better, I think.
We'll get to next door later on in the show. You want things that are big and grunty. There's thousands of horsepower there, not hundreds.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the mother of all man caves, mate.
Yeah, you can't complain, can you?
I don't think so. It's
quite a good place to come and hide when you've just had enough of the rest of the world. You just come and sit.
You don't worry about digger tyres, and you come in here.
Yeah,
and
you just come and have a
crawl
bit
in
of
the
a
corner.
relax. Yeah. And I can always find the brothers over here normally. So.
Of course, because they've got not a lot better to do than polish their cars, which is great. So tell us a little bit about the museum, how it started. Obviously, it started in a little shed somewhere with the boys' cars, and it's just turned into something incredible.
Yeah, it sort of started just as a store shed. As the brothers will tell you, they had friends where they stored cars, and before those people weren't friends anymore, they thought they better take their cars out. So, they started with just a little pole shed. There was none of this flash carpet or tiles or anything around, and just put the cars in here with a couple of trucks over there, and then all of a sudden they came in and said, "Oh, we need to do that." So then the tiles went down, and then the diner came in, and then it sort of morphed into what we've got today.
One thing led to another. It's very cool. Well,
Pinterest is a bad thing for one of my uncles.
Pinterest, okay, that's where he's got a few of his ideas from.
He has, yeah.
Yeah. And what's your favourite vehicles or displays in the shop here?
There's some pretty cool stuff here.
There certainly is.
Grandad's Aston Martin takes the cake for me, though.
Mm-hmm.
DBS, it's a pretty cool car.
Yeah. Very cool car. 72.
There's a nice Torino down there that's pretty cool to drive on the road as well.
Okay. And the brothers, they own some of the cars, and some of them are on loan from other people.
Yeah, the brothers own probably about 65% of the cars in here. The other ones belong to some of our mechanics, some of our operators, and then family friends and acquaintances along the way. Some people will come pick their car up for the weekend, expecting to bring it back on Monday, but that spot's been filled by somebody else. So it's forever changing. There's some pretty cool stuff that comes in here. So
Right, see, old mates.
Nice to see.
Old mates just dropped a car off for you today.
Yeah, that's not bad, eh?
Yeah, that's something different than New Zealand.
I think the air conditioning's broken, but
Yeah.
looks like a pretty cool car to drive.
Yeah,
Well, I'm pretty sure we better start it up and go for a skid down the road.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Yeah. What about you, Angus? What's your favourite car in here?
I reckon it's the Thunderbolt, the 64 Thunderbolt. That's pretty out there. To think that Ford Motor Company back then sold them, and people kind of drove them on the road, almost like that, but maybe not with those tyres. But and I don't know what they did in the quarter mile back in the day. Were they reasonably quick?
Oh, I'm not sure. One of our mechanics has taken out a couple of times, and I think he's broken into the 12s.
Oh, that's very fast.
A few issues with the gear change.
Did the old Cambridge 500 down the road?
Yeah,
did he?
well,
Of course,
no, it has been to Mary.
There you go. And those of you who don't know, I'm a Cambridge born and bred fella, much like Nick. That's where we get our very, very good looks from, and other things. Say, Nick.
That's right.
It's great to be here and back in Cambridge and having a bit of a look around this wonderful shed.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place to grow up. It's like you say, there's plenty of places to do the Cambridge 500.
A lot of history in the family. Maybe not
so many now, but...
As I was saying to Steve before, that Aston Martin, I remember when I was a young fella here, being an apprentice boy, it was in the Rostod Motors showroom up there, and we all used to go and drool over it because it was kind of the flashiest car in town. It was
Grandad's runabout.
Cambridge Ferrari. Yeah, it was
Well,
very
it's quite interesting to actually have a look at a one that's stock standard, considering our friends in Wisconsin at Ring Brothers have just done a massive rebuild or a hot rod version of one. And
Yes.
that's debuted just this past weekend up there as well.
It has. If you want to check out the Ring Brothers page there, it's a one in a lifetime build. That one, very very cool. But still, nothing beats OG.
Yeah, that's dead right.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your motor racing career, and you started probably in karts, did you, at Hamilton Kart Club?
Yeah, started out here. The old man thought he'd buy me a kart, and we go out and have a bit of a play. And yeah, just started out like normal. Most people motor racing go out and have a little bit of fun. Then you get a little bit closer to the front. You start getting a bit more competitive. Then you win a race, and then everything's about winning. So it just goes on from there.
Yeah.
From there, I went Formula Ford racing. And then decided I wanted to go to the States. So I went to the States and worked on a race car team over there for a little while. And from there came home, V8 touring cars, did a bit of time in that, done a bit of truck racing, bit of ute racing, so tried a bit of everything, bit of fun actually, and now I'm in the old man racing. I just can't quite get the muscle car gut yet or grow the beard.
We've got the
but,
muscle.
but I'm trying.
So in your NZV8 days and racing against old mate here, friend or foe when you're racing with him?
Always a foe, as you can see from Foggy. He's facing in the wrong direction most of the time,
Always,
so
yeah.
he's not winning it, he's binning it. But
Well, normally he says if he's not winning, he's spinning, so obviously he's spun around there.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It was a fantastic series. They won it.
It was.
Super close and
Yeah.
competitive. Definite Ford versus Holden rivalry.
Back in the
quite
heyday,
tribal
you
way.
couldn't beat it, could
It
you?
was just so good. 40 cars, and yeah, hopefully the TO2s that are coming out this year are going to start to replicate that buzz for New Zealand motorsport.
I think it's going to be a great class. It's just it's
They've
simple
even
racing.
got a dirty Dodge, but it's got a Chevy engine, mate. What's going on there?
Yeah, well, some things you can't quite work out, but hey, I reckon it's good for New Zealand motorsport back to the old Dad and Dave racing. Simple stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still got to change gears. There's no ABS.
Yep.
There's no fancy stuff. You've got to learn to drive.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite car in here, Steve?
Well, I do have to say the KR500, the Mustang over here, considering my race car is a 67 GT500.
Yes.
But that's got to be my favourite. But
Yeah.
They're all beautiful cars.
It was never going to be a Holden, was it?
No. Own too many Fords, but and all the sponsors are Fords. Sponsors only sponsor Fords, so you've got to stay with a Ford. So Nick, is it open to all motorsport enthusiasts and car lovers?
Yeah, open to anybody between sort of 9 and 5 during the week and by appointment on the weekends. Hey, it's here to enjoy. You can't keep this sort of thing to yourself. So yeah, we've got people from all walks of life come. Australia, America, all over the world. So yeah, it's sort of got a reputation without even being advertised. But yeah.
No, it's certainly word of mouth, and we've sort of spread the word because we've been here a few times now, and nobody's been here, and we've told them all to come. But thanks very much for your time, Nick. Really appreciate it, and it's shown us around this beautiful place. After the break, we're going to Hampton Downs with Foggy.
Thanks, Foggy. If you've got a ute, SUV, and want a legal lift, we've got the best solution for you. King Springs has been around for more than 50 years, and they have been exporting all over the world. If we don't have it for you, we'll get it for you. Call your local branch, and we'll sort you out.
So we're here today at a not so sunny Hampton Downs GT Members Day. Shake down a couple of vehicles, the mighty CRC Alfetta, which has just had a fresh engine, so going to put a few miles on that before delivering it back to the customer. And Tony Quinn's lovely Firebird, once again a shakedown. He's off to Bathurst and Sandown with the Kiwi contingent this year, so just giving a little shakedown for him, beds and brakes in, so he's all good to go. I guess if anything happens wrong, he can blame me. So yeah, like I said, the weather's sort of average, but we're just going to go and have a burn round, and any day out here is better than a day at work. So that's the first few tentative laps in TQ's baby. Obviously don't want to scratch it or even drive on the grass. He doesn't like any of that sort of stuff. Yeah, a bit of an honour really to drive it. It's obviously the Hugh Gardner car that I've battled against with a few times. It's a very, very capable car. Just needs a bit of a sort out. And I've given Dustin a couple of pointers today already, things that I think could be a little bit better. So basically just beating the brakes in, and you think you just go around and get some heat in the brakes and go racing, but it's actually a bit of a procedure, depending on whether you've got new pads, new rotors, the temperature of the day, you're blanking, ducting or not, whether you've got old pads and new rotors or vice versa, the brake bias, the compound of the material of the pad. It's quite a thing, and it's very, very important that as far as speed goes, to be able to just hit that brake every time and know that the bias is going to be right. It's not going to chirp a wheel, chirp a tyre, and you're not going to fire into the wall backwards. So yeah, a bit more to it than probably meets the eye, but it's a lovely car to drive. First one I've driven with the Hollinger 5-speed and 100 horsepower more than mine, so pretty exciting. Yeah, I think it'll go very well at Bathurst. So that's our day done. I think unfortunately the Alfetta's just sitting here in the dry, but it's started to bucket down outside, so we're probably going to call it quits and take it to its new little resting place at the Ross Brothers Museum. More of that soon. And there it is, made it here safely, all wrapped up nice and warm, raining outside, but yeah, cars like that deserve to be somewhere special, and this place certainly is.
Yeah, and have they picked a spot for it?
Yeah, I think it's going to go over there by Scott Dixon's old IndyCar. Not quite sure what I guess they're kind of both pretty crazy cars, but speaking of Scott Dixon, what on earth is going on in the USA silly season? There's rumours and bullshit everywhere.
Well, you don't know what to believe, really. I mean, Scott Dixon's been offered $80 million by Elon Musk to go and race for Tesla next year in Formula E.
Wow.
Is that for real? I don't know.
Who knows? I think SVG's been accused of doping. Scott McLaughlin talking about retiring or quitting Penske. Who quits Penske? I don't think that's quite right.
No, but he's been offered apparently going to Formula One to drive Cadillac. Well, he is an American citizen.
Yeah, well, there you go. Anything's possible, I guess, but it's definitely a silly season, and it'll be interesting. I think it's a bit of AI produced stuff, but I guess we'll see in the next few weeks, won't we?
Well, you don't know what to believe, really. I mean, there's lots of stuff going on the internet right now. So there you have it, really. I mean, how could you be having somebody for doping for winning road courses?
Yeah, no, and he's going really good. I mean, you've got to be sharp operated to win those road courses. Did really good at the Oval too in the weekend, 14th. Good solid finish. He'll get there, don't you? You mark my words, he'll get there.
Yeah, but all in all, Kiwis are still doing good, flying the flag for us over there.
Yep. Sounds good. God bless America.
But after the break, we're going to go for a walk around and check out some of the beautiful cars. Angus is going to have a chat with Nick and tell us all about them.
Thanks, Foggy. Do you own a Japanese or European vehicle that you want to lower, get a more stance performance out of it? We have over 600 kits of German-engineered quality springs for you. For more pricing and details, contact your local Monop branch and we will look after you.
So this is one of your favourites, Nick, and obviously got pretty much all of the family history in this car, Grandad's car. Some very interesting little tales of how it came about. Tell us some more.
Yeah, this is probably where the petrol head started for the boys, I suppose, with Grandad's car or his runabout. So he went up to Auckland to a rugby match, to a test. Came out and across the road was the car sales, and there was an Aston sitting in there, and went over and took it for a bit of a test drive and had a bit of a tranny fault.
Ooh, gotta watch the tranny faults, mate.
Tranny faults.
It's a Cambridge thing, isn't it?
So he made a stupid offer to the car dealership, brought it home. Turns out when you put a bit of oil in something, they go a lot better, eh? So,
magic, fix the trans with a bit of lube.
A bit of lube, yep. It's all sorted after that. So, Grandad used to cruise around town in this, and it's probably one of the flash as cars in town at those days.
Very still a flash car now, and it's been restored obviously in recent times. Although it still retains all its, it's got a Super Snooper, if you remember them, the old Super Snooper cop buster, and 8-track.
Yep, that's still in there.
Yep. So
the
good.
The old big cassettes.
Yes.
So,
very good.
Mind you, I must say Grandad's taste in music was a little bit dodgy, but
I see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's sort of probably been passed down the generations, has it?
Well, it is, yeah, actually.
No, very cool, man. It's neat to have a piece of Ross history in the museum here and in such cool condition.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And hey, the good thing about most of the cars in here is they're all Reg Oda warranted, and well, the ones that are street legal anyway.
Yes.
They
And
go
actually
out for school
used.
balls, and yeah, if the boys want to use them, they take them out for a run and yeah, enjoy what they've got, because not many people do that. They keep them locked up. But,
Does it drive all right?
this one, I've only had the privilege to drive this once.
Ooh.
And I was only young at that stage, so
Right.
down the driveway wasn't too
Right,
far.
it's a bit hard to get it out of the shop. these
Yeah,
days,
no,
isn't it?
they lock the good ones in.
Right, there you go. Awesome. On to the next one.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Foggy, for that little insight on the old DBS. Nelson, here we are with the 70 Mark IV's effort. It was never the prettiest looking car, and obviously Tony didn't think it was either, so he's had to make some mods. Now, what's he done to it?
Okay, well, first of all, it's actually a Zodiac, not a Zephyr, so I better just put you right there, Steve. Well, this one here was very interesting. One of the guys at where we were working had a couple of LS6 and an LS7 454 Chev floating around. Tony decided to do something with it, and because his brother, Nick's dad, had a Mark IV with an aircraft engine in it, he decided to put it in his Mark IV Zodiac. So we had a 2-week time frame between when he decided to do it and then he was heading back down. He was working down the South Island at the time. So we shoveled the thing in there in 2 weeks, and he drove it back down to Twizel, and it stayed down there for 20 odd years. Annual Twizel drags, won everything in sight. Actually raced against his granddad's Aston Martin at one stage.
yeah.
They were in the final together. This thing won, apparently, because up to 100 mile an hour, it's really quick. It's got almost 500 horsepower sitting under the bonnet there.
So how long ago did he do this?
This was back, well, I was an apprentice at that stage. I wasn't even married. I've been married 52 years.
Holy shit.
So this car goes a long, long way back.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we didn't know back then. We've since learned a hell of a lot. So we've had a lot of fun. We've since just rebuilt the car, complete ground-up restoration. It's probably better than brand new. Surprisingly enough, it hadn't been out. We normally used it, hauled it out every Christmas. It was a car that we went to for well, we like to make noise and smoke and stuff like that. So it was our go-to car for doing skids. And we just finished doing it a couple of years back. Just pulled a brand new set of mags and tyres on it. And the brothers came over to me and said, hey, you know, we got our Christmas due this afternoon. Do you think we should do some skids? So, of course, here they are out there doing skids, brand new tyres, everything like that. And the other side of that, which was really intriguing, the young fellas around here had never seen their service manager, who is now 70 plus years, in fact he's a year older than I am, and he's out there with the best of them, arm out the window, doing skids with this car.
Smoking a cigarette?
Smoking? No, he wasn't smoking,
wasn't
no.
smoking.
He'd given up 20 years ago like me.
Oh, good on you. Yeah.
But that's a little bit of a brief history on it, but yeah,
Is this your favourite one in here?
This is one of my favourites, although I went off it real quick because I've had to do all the paperwork to get the damn thing back on the road, lapse registration, all that sort of thing.
Oh,
it's
no,
a nightmare.
That's good. We don't even want to go there. That's another whole track.
But yeah, it's a fun car to drive. It really is. So much torque, it's just grunty.
Nah, appreciate that, Nelson.
Okay.
And yeah, it's the good insight of why we've got a Chevy engine in a Ford motor vehicle.
Well, you know, I mean, you're a Ford man, but you know, if you really want something decent to drive, come down and have a drive with us.
Well, I might take you up on that. The good old boys, eh? The good old boys down here at Ross Brothers Museum.
No problem at all.
So this is a little bit of a Hall of Fame in this little part of the setup. We've got a Scott Dixon IndyCar, we've got Kenny Smith's Formula 5000 car.
Yeah,
and we've got
the
some,
Master and the Apprentice.
Correct, and we've got some dirty old NASCARs back there.
Yeah, we'll forget about those things.
How on earth did a legit IndyCar end up in Cambridge, New Zealand?
Yeah, there's not too many of these in New Zealand, as you can well imagine. Certainly not Chip Ganassi ones or Scott Dixon ones. Dad and I were lucky enough to go to the Indy 500 in 2016, which was the 100th running of the IndyCars. And we managed to get a tour, or our tour party had a tour through the Ganassi factory. And when we went into where all the trucks are parked and they unload all the trucks and take the cars to their various parts in the factory, there was a whole wall with IndyCars stacked up it. And Dad...
As you do when you're an IndyCar team.
As you do.
Yep.
And because they don't get rid of anything, the sales market is pretty limited for these things, as you can imagine.
Yes.
And Dad said to the guy there at the stage and says, "Oh, I'm going to have one of those one day." And the guy said, "Chip Ganassi never sells anything." And luckily enough, we know a few people who know a few people, and Dad managed to do a deal and saved up his pension money, as he says it. And here we have it,
How
a 2005 Scott Dixon IndyCar.
So it's the real deal. It's not a display car. It is the real deal.
It is the real deal.
It hasn't got an engine, but other than that, you could put maybe put an electric engine in it. That'd be quite exciting.
Oh, don't swear.
We don't do that sort of stuff in Cambridge, do we?
No,
that's
definitely
bad.
not.
That's bad. But what a good-looking car. I mean, you see them on telly and hear them, and they're a very, very cool-looking car.
It's
Obviously
actually
quite different
a fairly
to
big car.
a big car, and very different to a Formula One car. They're designed to go fast rather than they're a little bit of downforce, but they don't want any drag, do they? They're designed to go.
No, well, this is actually an oval car.
Right.
So hence the reason it's got smaller
little
wings on the front and rear, so
Yep.
it doesn't have that big two-element wing on the rear.
Yeah, how cool.
But yeah,
And what year is it?
2005.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, pretty tight in there. So
Scott's done a couple of race wins since then.
he has just a couple.
He's a bloody
Still
legend.
the only person to ever win a race, and every year he's won IndyCars, and that's pretty impressive.
It was very impressive. And here we have King Kenny's 45000 car. It's the Lola T332, is it?
I'm not sure.
Yes, it is, T332. I know a little bit about 5,000 cars, but been a very successful car for Kenny in his latest stages of car racing. And once again, Michael must have felt generous that day and thought, well, I think I might have one of these to go with one of those.
Yeah, well, I think it got to the point the boys were sort of all starting to retire, and the opportunity came up, and one day he turned up and here's an IndyCar, a Formula 5000 car, which is much like half the other ones around here. You turn up into the museum and there's another one.
Yes. This one's all ready to go, isn't it?
This is ready to go. It's actually being sized for me now. When I first tried to get in, I couldn't actually get past the steering wheel because the pedals were so far back.
Right.
Kenny's not the tallest chap.
No, he's vertically challenged.
He is very.
But he's not challenged in the driving department, that's for sure.
Very clever.
Yeah.
So the pedals have now been moved for me, but just haven't found the right opportunity to go for a run yet.
Right.
In fact, I'm too scared that I'm going to like it.
Oh, you'll like it. I drove one a couple of years ago for a few laps, and man, what a machine. Yeah, we think our muscle cars are fast, but they haven't got quite as much power, but they weigh nothing and really good through the air. They're a fantastic class. So.
Yeah, no, Kenny tells me every time he sees me, when are you going to get in that thing? He reckons these are so easy to drive compared to the new cars. He said, like even the Toyotas or the TRS cars, he said this is such a simple
like
car
like an armchair, he describes it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then, well, where do we stop here? It's and all the stuff on the wall, and it's just what's that old white heap of shit on the wall over there?
There's a real car on the wall over there, mate.
Yeah, no, hats off. I mean, look at that view out there. It's just a fantastic place, and we're very lucky to be here. And as the boy said earlier, it is open to visits. Not every Tom, Dick and Harry, but you know, if you've got a special group or a special occasion, it's a wonderful place to come and hang out for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's a credit to the brothers that they want to share this with everybody.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, that's our time at the Ross Brothers Muscle Car Museum. It's been a fantastic evening. A little bit cold outside, but nice and warm and shiny in here.
Yeah, well, hey, thanks very much to Nick Ross and the whole family for having us down here. And if you're ever passing through this part of the world, Cambridge, Waikato, be sure to drop in. Appointment only by sort of recommendation, only because it's a working environment down here, but well worth the visit. Join in next week because we're going next door to the heavy machinery.
Yeah, so this is what I actually learned to drive on as a young fella.
Oh, that few things start to add up now.
Yeah, well, it does actually.